but like it's becoming more and more competitive, you know. I don't think that people are allowed, like, and some coaches aren't like thinking about it anymore. Like they're like, oh, we need a kicker. Like kicking, like if you're in college, they're expecting you to kick 50, 52, 55 now. Instead, like I can't imagine 30 years that it was like anything greater than 45, you know?
Well, and I've told you this before when I coached you, and especially in high school, was coaches now were when I was coming up through high school, it almost became you have to focus on one sport. So, and I feel like we're coming out of that now, where people are looking at it and going, well, this is dumb that we're only having kids do one sport. They can't do anything else. I remember playing baseball, and I'd go to baseball practice and have a football or I'd have a soccer ball or something, and baseball players couldn't run because they were so used to just doing ground ball drills or just doing pitching or just doing catching. And the same thing with soccer players. I'd go to soccer practice and bring a baseball glove, and they'd kill themselves trying to throw a ball. So I think it's interesting if you go back and look at NFL players in general, not even kickers, but if you go back and look at NFL players, I think it's some crazy stat, like 98% were like all state in two sports, and were like multi-sport athletes in high school, and then a lot of them are multi-sport athletes in college, whether it be track and football or basketball and football or whatever it was. But you're seeing a rise in this, and you're seeing it kind of that pushback of, hey, you should only do one sport, to, hey, go be an athlete. So I know with you, I never had you guys shy away from tackling drills. So I always wanted you guys to throw. I always wanted you guys to get in and do other stuff. I would tell you, hey, if you're not doing another sport in the spring, you better be doing something. Okay. With you is go play volleyball. With Montana, it was go play baseball. So it's go do something else besides take 3 steps and kick a ball. So I think it's becoming much more apparent to people that you need to be a well-rounded athlete no matter what you do. But you need to be at the top of your game. Now, for us, it's a little bit easier than your linebacker. That for us, we can sit there and, okay, I have volleyball practice from 3 to 5. Okay, I'm going to go kick for half an hour after that. Or while I'm on the court, I'm going to find a line and do a line drill or do no steps or one steps or whatever it is that's going to make me better, while not necessarily getting into all the drills and getting into pads and getting into cleats and everything else that your other positions might have to do.
Yeah, that is funny. Every time I see a line, I can't not like either take a
Yep.
swing or like do some steps or something. It's funny. And it's becoming more that I'm like obviously punting more. It's like the same thing, but I'm like holding a fake ball, but it's the same thing. And everyone's like, my girlfriends are like, what are you doing? I'm like, don't worry about it.
Well, you can take it in other sports too. You talk to baseball players and you'll talk to baseball players and they'll be like, without a ball in there, like with a ball in their hand, they can turn the ball and put laces and change their grip. But you'll talk to guys and they're like, without a ball, they'll work on their grip and they'll work on just changing